Boys, don't forget to join in on my Discord server. Link is in the description down below if you would like to have a look. This is probably one of my cheapest builds, so the bolt cost and upkeep on this base is really low for a solo player. The footprint is also really small and will fit into any little terrain you can give to it. So I welcome you today to my super small and compact solo mini tank base. That is perfect for a solo player that has not much time to play Rust, but also wants to have a nice defendable base. On the rear side there is an optional turret on the second floor and also a turret on the front side, having a nice almost 360-degree turrets. There is door boxes in front for easy loot deposits. As we go into our default airlock, there's a nice window to view the outside. And if you go down, there is also a nice little door box area below, even with a nice battery inside. The battery in here is optional. You can place the battery anywhere you like in this space, but this is also a nice spot. The airlock even has a nice shotgun tab placing nicely at the head for that instant kill. As we go in deeper to the base, we go to the sheet metal door to the left, where you have your research table as well as your Ducthlaw. On top of the research table you can jump up and then access a nice locker and another furnace. As we go down deeper into the base, we have your repair table with a lot of storage, another door box, and as well a lot of furnaces as well. As we go back up, we go through our garage door. As we head in, you can see there is a nice fast respawn bed as well as a secondary sleeping bag for a friend or family. A few extra door boxes as well as you can access your door boxes from here. Another few loot boxes and then finally our bunker area. To open up this bunker is quite easy. It's the Ducthlaw bunker. All you have to do is place in a big roof and remove the roof, and then your bunker is open. To close this bunker back up again, get yourself a floor triangle and just upgrade it to sheet metal or even armor. As we head down into the bunker, you find yourself your level 3 workbench. You can even have a level 2 here in. Everything in this bunker is tightly packed. If you want to, you can even remove one of the large boxes and place in a sleeping bag as well into this bunker area. And lastly, on top of the base there is a few solar panels. Too much for the few turrets, but it's just there for the aesthetic looks. So thank you, leave a like and subscribe to my channel. So I'm gonna show a good old fashioned way of floor stacking easily. Get yourself a triangle foundation and then do a quick couch bam. By holding your mouse still, you can get a nice fitted triangle, but if there is a gap, this floor stack is not going to work. All that you have to need to do the couch bam again and just try and to fit this triangle as close to the other triangle as you can, until you get two walls that touch each other closely, not with even a pixel gap. Now just remove these two walls and then we're gonna start off by placing our square foundation and then a triangle next to the triangle. Placing your square foundation and then remove the triangle again and place it to the other square foundation. What you can do now is upgrade everything to stone. Enclose the first triangle with walls all around and place in your roof. place in your doorway and also a door if you have one, but you can firstly place in your TC nicely into the corner. Place in your door and a few starter items, and then you're all set and done for this little starter base. The bunker work, you need to add in 2 low height walls on top of each other and then a triangle on top. You can fill in a floor triangle on the top socket, and then your bunker is set. Just close everything off with walls and just make sure you close everything nicely around the triangle and remove the excess ones, and then fill in this wall, otherwise they can just soft pick your bunker out. And then lastly, just fill in the last little triangles for your footprint. Just make sure you start at the right angle, otherwise the walls will be difficult to place. You can also start by filling in the walls, and just make sure at this wall you make a half-height triangle for a shelf. Then you can finish filling the walls and ceilings back again. On the second floor, just fill in the walls nicely all around, and then the first and second floor are closed and tight. If your floor stack is too thick, there is a nice way to prevent these gaps. Just place in a door frame, or you can place in a floor frame on top as well. On the front side, so you can start by adding in your walls and also your roof ramp on top. Place in a window on the bottom, and then you're all set for the nice little jump up. If you don't have a floor frame now, you can leave this area open. Just place in something that you can jump up and not fall down into this area. Nextly, you can add in your first window. If you have a triangle ladder edge, fill in your ladder edge. Your first door can be sheet metal, your second one can be sheet metal as well, but eventually in the future upgrade it to a armored door. Lastly, remove everything inside of the TC room and then place in your half-height shelf. Place in a garage door first, and then you can place in your level 3 workbench. After that, you can upgrade the core of the base into sheet metal, but eventually everything must be upgraded to armored into the core of the base. Nextly, upgrade the rest of the base to sheet metal. You don't have to upgrade the window frames or the outside end to sheet metal. But just remember to fill in honeycomb all around and upgrade the honeycomb later on to sheet metal if you want to. If you finally got turrets, you can fill in your turret pods. Just make sure you have enough batteries. The medium battery is perfect, and then fill in with chaining things. On the inside of the base, you can add in a few more files. This one can be wooden for now. You can place a ladder up to the second floor, and just place in another half-height shelf and close it off with a window. And then lastly, fill in all your doorways and also fill in doors. Also don't forget to upgrade your floor stacking wall to sheet metal, but later on you can upgrade it to armored for some extra protection. Just remember to upgrade this triangle on the inside as well to armored.